Okay, so I want to draw a diagram relevant to the class. Less math here, but this is the support I often give people on one of the homework problems. Now, the idea I'm thinking of, oh, that's beautiful. Well, this is the kind of authentic bad drawing that you've come to expect from me throughout the term. That's supposed to be the amusement park ride called the graviton, and that's the one where it spins you around and then they drop the floor out and you stick to the wall. So I ask a homework problem about that, and it would be useful to know kind of what the force diagram looks like. And we can say the rotation rate is there. Now, if you get the force diagram down, you're basically good, because then we can make connections between these things. Now there's always that. Now there has to be something up to keep you from falling, and it turns out the best way to explain that is to say it's some kind of a friction force. You can picture this by, if they oiled up the sides of the ride, it wouldn't work. You would still slide right down. The only way some of these rides actually do it, I mean, it is mostly friction. Sometimes that wall angle isn't perfectly vertical, and it just reclines you back a little bit. That helps somewhat, but really it's mostly friction more than anything else. And then there is an inward force. I'm going to call that normal force. It looks like that. And the connections that can be made, right? You're not falling up and down, so there's a connection between these two up and down forces. And in this case, the normal force is the centripetal force. Now we have a formula for this one. Actually, we have two. There's two versions of it, depending on how you want to play it. And this here connects to the friction force by this factor mu. There's a relationship like this. So, right, you can figure out the connections between these three, and that it's a chain of reasoning that's designed to get you toward what like that is. I think this rotation rate is the thing that the homework question asks you about. So I thought with a bad drawing and a setup, I'd give you some support and a reminder why I'm not paid for my art skills. All right, reminder over.